Capricorn, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Ooh. This is an energy reading, so it comes to you when it's meant to come to you. It's timeless because you call it into you when it's the right time for you to hear it. But it does cast out for the week ahead. And Capricorn, this is where we begin. Magic works through you. Scarab beetle is the old Egyptian sort of constellation for what Cancer used to be, Cancerians. And it used to be a crab, it used to be the scarab beetle. And the scarab beetle is a transformation from, it's almost like that bridge between life and death, between, or not death, but the netherworld, the world of the ethereal world and life. And so it's an energy of, that's the ultimate magic, right? The magic of bringing something into life that was just sort of a dead thing or didn't exist on this 3D plane, and now you're bringing something into existence. And ultimately, that is the greatest magic of all. That is the greatest, that is manifestation. And it's beautiful. And there's something going on here, Capricorn, that you're just, you're bringing to life. It could be a new business. It could be a new job. It could be a new person. It could be a new relationship. Whatever this is you actively working, and you're the one bringing the magic to this situation. I really love this energy for you. So let's see where it goes. Capricorn. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It's an energy reading. Anything that falls out, I'm just going to leave on the table because it's part of the reading. Sorry, Capricorn. Just trying to... if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe by clicking the subscribe button, but also click that notification bell and select all notifications so that you will know when I upload your favorite content, but also when I go live, and you can participate in the community feeds and the live events, and you'll know when they're all happening if you select all notifications. Capricorn, if you're looking for a personal reading, I do those. Please go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. The link is down below in the description box, or it's in the front of this channel. You can just click on the emoji, or I'm sorry, the icon for the website. And there's all different kinds that you can choose from. You book and schedule what's right for you, and you'll get your answers to your personal questions within 24 hours. All right, so nothing else has fallen out. Let's cleanse the energy. Capricorn. There we go. Okay. So we have magic works through you, but then we have co-create with spirit kind of run flat. I don't know if this is a lack of self-esteem or a lack of confidence, or a lack of faith. So let's see. In the past, we have open to infinite possibilities. Open to infinite possibilities is like the star card in the tarot deck. So it is really aspiring and having this beautiful kind of positive outlook on what you're capable of. and knowing that you just can have so much more, or bring so much more if you lay a solid foundation. This is Virgo energy. So Virgo energy is, I don't know if you had really high hopes for a job or for healing, or knowing that I could heal or I could create something and I could make something better. That's kind of what this energy is. It's like, I know that I can make something better. This is like a project that you believed in. I don't know if this is a person. Lord have mercy and help your souls if you think a person is your project, because guys, that is just, I hope you're getting paid for it, is all I gotta say. But this is knowing that this is feeling deep in your soul and committing yourself to working steadily day to day on something that you aspire, because you believe you can bring it into existence and you are manifesting it. Now this would imply that, holy crap, it is actually working, that this is now, this week, you're starting to see changes. This bothers me because it's flat. And in some ways, it's saying that the light isn't where you thought it would be, or that you don't feel very supported. You know, this is co-create with spirit, but it's almost like you're starting to doubt if spirit really even wants this for you, because you're sitting here doing everything. And listen, it's easy to get what you want if you only work with you. But when you're working with everybody else and you get what you want, you're going to have to keep working overtime to continue, because you're not teaching other people they got to work with you. If this was upright, I wouldn't be saying this to you. It bothers me that this isn't upright, so I'm going to clarify it. But let's get this card first. There is always enough. This is a good sign. So this is Piscean energy. This is, swimming around like a little fishy, Piscean energy, beautiful energy of anything is possible, something that's a great mystery. Pisces, why then? There is always enough. Magic works through you. There's always enough. In other words, it's still possible. There's still a lot of energy here for the possible, but the fact that in the future it still hasn't sort of manifested itself, there's something here. What is it? Tell me, God, make me wrong. Like what is it? Why is co-create with spirit kind of landed in the wrong way? Knight of Wands is incentive, initiative, really being able to create something, really being certain of it, or taking creative authority over a situation, and believing in it, trusting in it, and not putting yourself in all these different places, but putting yourself in one place and having one purpose, focusing on it and going for it. Or it could just be that you're dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And then we have Four of Wands. So maybe the co-creation is being clarified simply by saying there's more work to do, but if you're passionate enough about it, it will come about. Because that's sort of what we're getting. I don't know if you're getting married to somebody who is one of these signs, a fire sign, or you're partnering with somebody, you've found the right people that believe in you, or for the things that you do, or for the things that you want to do. You found this tribe. You found them. Maybe that's what it is. It's almost like this, that you need to find the right person to work with. You need to find the right creative, especially, that gets what you're talking about. In other words, it's almost like in some ways you've gone as far as you can go by yourself. Now you do need somebody else to come in and start co-creating with you. And co-creating with spirit, yeah, but you have to have faith in another person. And what it's saying is this is a creative person. This is a partnership with somebody who has a lot of vision and a lot of drive and a lot of ambition. And there is always enough is saying the world is your oyster. You can make this into anything you want. But from here on in, you got to co-create. And you got to find the right person to co-create with. Okay, hold up. We're going to go into the 6-card spread. but I'm going to get the 7th day, not 6-card spread, it's a 7-day spread. And I'm going to choose the 7th day now, and we'll leave it for later. We'll leave it for later. What is the 7th day? How does this resolve? How does this resolve? Okay, going to leave it over there. How does this resolve? 7th day. How does this resolve? Wow. It's interesting because we ended with Pisces here. That's interesting. Let's see how this all evolves this week. Whatever day you start, Friday, Sunday, Monday, whatever day you see this video is the first day, okay? Something's been going very slow and steady because somebody is not sure, or somebody doesn't want to make a choice, right? Somebody doesn't want to pull the trigger on something. Somebody is like, somebody is holding back or holding something very precious because it's almost like they want to protect it because they're not certain of what's ahead. They're not certain of what to say. They're not certain. There's no certainty here. Or they need some more information, or you don't know what's happened with something. I don't know. It's just like, it's like, why the 2 of Swords? Why is she confused here? Because she doesn't know what's ahead. That's the 3 of Wands. It's almost like it's almost like somebody isn't certain that something is worth it. Somebody isn't certain of the value that something could hold in the future. And that's why there's been sort of this slow, lethargic movement going on. So we have 9 of Wands here. And 9 of Wands is defensiveness. Yeah, okay, that's the 2nd day too. It's almost like very similar energy here. 9 of Wands is having to defend yourself from a lot of little tidbits or shitty accusations or competition or a lot of little things that are adding up to be big things, because it's like they're petty, but they're coming at you all at once, so it's harder to deal with. And that's why you're like, well, I don't know what to think then. I don't know. So let me say this to you. The way that it looks, my friends, is that your confusion is justified, because there's just a lot of craziness and crap here, and you don't know how it's going to go down. And ultimately, you're looking at this on day 1 like, I'm not sure if this is even worth the investment, because look at the shit show. It's almost like she's sitting here looking at the shit show that's up ahead, and still somebody doesn't want to choose or decide or know how they feel about a situation. Let's get day 3. Let's get day 3. Day 3, there's a new idea or a new start, or maybe this sense of new inspiration, or I want to try something new. Maybe because what's already going on is craziness. You want a new start. You want to start over. It's almost like you want to hit the reset button on the 3rd day. Look at that. That's a reset button if I ever saw it. That's a let's start over. Reset. Let's start over. Let's go in a new direction. Maybe with this new idea. I say this to you guys a lot about the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups isn't on the table, but it feels like that energy. If you were looking at what you wanted, you would be certain of it. It doesn't look like you're looking at something that you want. And I would honor what you're feeling here. Like, do I want to get into this? This looks like a shit show, right? It's almost like a sense of, I don't think you want to get into this. I think you want to get into it. I think you want to get into your journey and on your path. So it's not about all this crap that's in front of you. It's about the direction that you're choosing to go. And if you can get into that mindset, that might actually be helpful. But abandon what doesn't work for you. And never think that that's the only road that's there. If that's the only road that's there, pave a new one. And then we have on the 4th day, the 8 of Cups coming out, which is a decision to just finally come to terms with the fact that I'm done with a situation. It's not fulfilling me. I don't like it anymore. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. There's nothing left for me here, right? And that so here on day 3 is like when you're like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to head in this new direction. Day 4 is like, now I'm finally ready to actually go, because now I can actually let go of what doesn't serve me. Or there's some sort of change in somebody's behavior because they found something new, and now it's like, I don't care about the old. Capricorn, what the fuck are you dealing with? Okay. Maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. Okay. Or the 5th day is when you finally come into terms with yourself and finally come to terms with, I can be single, I can be alone, I can do this on my own. And honestly, there are more prospects here on my own or independently. Interesting. Maybe that's why. Maybe you were trying to co-create with somebody. You're not co-creating with spirit. You're trying to co-create with somebody. And that's what's not working. That's what's falling flat. So it's almost like God is trying to say to you, Capricorn, you got to choose to hit the road. You got to choose to look ahead and look at options and look at what's ahead of you. Because it's almost like your ships finally come in after you let what doesn't serve you go. And that's on the 5th day. This sense of getting credit where credit is due. And then we have 6th day, the Devil. And that's you. So it could represent you finding yourself. But since it is a malefic energy, I want to understand what is the Devil here for. Fear. It's almost like in some ways you're coming to terms with the fact that if I were on my own, I'd be better off. But it's stopped. Look there's the fucking fire sign again. It's not the king, it's the queen, but there's like a sense of, it's almost like a sense of the thing that's restricting you is your confidence levels. Or the thing that's restricting you is somebody else's confidence. What do you mean? Can we get clarity here on the Devil? Can we get clarity here on the Devil? Why is the Devil here? Something is restricting your confidence. And what is this? And what do they do about it? 4 of Cups in reverse is almost like you're done trying. You're kind of like fed up to the point of sick of even contemplating anymore. You might take this to court. Take action. It's almost like taking action on your restrictions. Ooh. Because you're tired of this shit. Okay, we're going to get to the 7th day and the resolution over in the extended. Let's get to our moon card though. Whoa. What's going on, moon energy? We do have a new moon coming. It's a new moon in Gemini. We have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. We also have an eclipse in this card, which means definitely changes and extreme changes. Because I think you're finally coming to terms with the fact that of what you have to do, of what you're, it's almost, listen, this is good news overall. This is good news because it's you. It's a new moon in Capricorn, the sense of you're going to be willing. You're going to be experiencing this kind of catharsis, this sense of I'm so fed up with something, I'm finally willing to let it go. And then your hard work is paying off, this sense of something good is going to come into you. And you're finally willing to make space for that something good. But remember, you got to let something go to let something in. And so the beginning of this week is like, it's like you're just rectifying it in your head. I'm finally willing to let something go, right? And then conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. No. And then your hard work is paying off. So you haven't given up on everything. You've just given up on something. And the something that was, it's almost like you realized this wasn't worth my work. Or I worked really, really hard and didn't know this was going to pay off. And now I finally get a crack at actually using what I've worked for. And so I'm getting rid of what I don't want and welcoming in what I do want. This is a great day, the 5th day. Your hard work is paying off. Something could be coming into you. But there's still this restriction here on, it's like I'm tired of contemplating something. I've made a decision to just move forward with something. You will have the confidence to do that. We're going to get into the 7th. We got to hurry up, though. Oh, my God. This is a long reading. Time to go. It's definitely time to get started on something, Capricorn. This is how you got to behave. And then we have yin energy, but it's in reverse. This sense of, it's very yang energy. I want to get going. It's like, I'm tired of just waiting around for something to happen to me. I've got to make this decision. I'm tired of being maybe so feminine that I am losing my fire. And that's why we keep getting fire here. The sense of, it's almost like somebody doesn't appreciate your fucking fire, but you have your fire and you want to know what to do with your fire. And I'm going to tell you what to do with your fire. Let's grab really quickly a spirit message. Tiger's Eye. Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. So if you lack confidence that you think you can do it. So first of all, God definitely wants you to move forward. Right? And you're being told, don't wait. Don't wait to receive. Go. You got to move forward. It's just building up the confidence to be able to do that. And then we have this complex situation over here to resolve everything. Let's go to the extended. I will see you guys there. I've pinned the link to the top of the comment section. It's also in the description box below, or you can just go find all my videos on Born Without Boundaries Vimeo or my Born Without Boundaries website. So hopefully I see you in one of those places.